Welcome to Market Matters. I'm Nadia Hassan together with Jonathan Gunn and Sulhi Azman. This is our new show for you where we basically try to do the talk and do it for the Bursa Malaysia, at least the stock markets in general. We try to make sense of what actually happened, but today, as the day we start, John, there is no sense to the market. And I've said this before and I'll say it again, it is bad. We haven't seen these kinds of levels for years.
Indeed. So we are seeing that the KLCI is actually feeling the heat of the global equity sell-off. I'm looking at the CI and I think fundamentals don't actually matter at a time like this.
That's the thing. I woke up this morning, the first thing I saw on Twitter was that Asians just went through a very, very bad sell-off with a lot of factors taking place. But to tell more about these factors, Suki actually has more for us.
That's right, guys. Today, the FBM KLCI is in the ICU. You know, it is on a deathbed. It has plunged by 42.53 points to close at 1,532 points. Now, we have not seen this for a long time, at least not in the last 1 year. And this was due to global sell-off, triggered mainly by the slump in Chinese market as well as the regional markets, as you know, the Japanese Nikkei and also the other regional markets. Now, we also other confluence of factors also affected the FBM KLCI. For example, the lower crude oil prices, and then you also have the weakening ringgit, which has breached 4.22 for every US dollars. Now, if you look at the commodity prices, guys, it has plunged below $50, but
it's 40. Below 40.
It's below 40 now.
You know why I feel like this is because it's just a really bad perfect storm for everybody. I mean, the regional markets, the US markets in general, I was just seeing that Wall Street, the futures are 330 points down. Wall Street is girding its loins, man. It's waiting for a bloodbath. I wonder if that's actually going to happen.
Well, this has been a siege by the investors, and as you rightly pointed out, the market has been battered down by the sentiments, and it is going to expect to be a bloodbath going forward. You know, we have yet to see what the Wall Street is going to open like at the opening bell tomorrow.
So why does this matter? It's because it's just going to drag down global sentiment in general. We're going to keep talking about it throughout the show, but for now, we're moving on to our hot stock of the day.
Right.
And now, John, the hot stock of the day was an interesting choice, mostly because we saw that there was no actually anything really moving.
Yeah, it was very difficult to actually pinpoint a certain company as things were so bad that nothing actually catches your attention. We saw a lot of warrants moving, but basically it's strange because call warrants in a bull market?
Well, call warrants in a bear market, you mean.
Yeah,
because, you know, usually bull markets, that is where you see a lot of call warrants. But more telling, top gainers today, all put warrants, which means people are betting on the stock going down even further. Because of that, we actually picked Boustead Holdings. Boustead, their net profit fell 92% to 2.9 million, and these guys are a commodity play. They're affected by the price of CPO, they're affected by the price of crude oil, and the other divisions just don't seem to kind of match up. These are the two main worries for them.
Right. So the thing is that crude palm oil prices have been on a downtrend, and recently, chairman of the Malaysian Palm Oil Council, Dato Lee Yao Cho, has said that he expects crude palm oil to trade between 2,100 and 2,200 per ton.
So you do not believe in the story of Boustead?
Definitely not.
Why is it just because it's a commodity play?
Yeah, and look at their earnings, Nadia. Basically, 40% of their net profit comes from CPO, and unless that improves.
Well, okay, I still think that this is where you see the bottom, because there has to be a bottom. There is going to be eventually a pickup with the weather and all of that. Hopefully, it actually plays out. For me, Boustead, I think the strong institutional shareholding is what gives it that little bit of heft. But actually, that's all we have for now. But of course, stay tuned because our next segment up is Stocks and Momentum. Stay tuned.